What's going on YouTube? It's Neverest. We're back with another video reacting to a quick one from Rev regarding a Smash JT post, and I've got it open up as well, so let's just get
Guys,
into it.
not to toot my own horn, but I consider myself a bit of a selfless person. And if you want proof, it's right here. Okay, whenever I see something on the internet that causes me to personally suffer, my first thought is to share it with you guys. And here's another example, a video uploaded
That's very considerate of him.
by Smash JT, and his message is correct. If you played this clip with no volume on, you would probably walk away with the same message as if you did have the volume on, because it
Okay, so I'm going to pause it there, and you see I got the volume off. Let's watch the clip without it. Liquid woman in WoW. Let's see. Yeah, that is World of Warcraft. Mm-hmm. Brown Dragon. Ugh, scary. I got jump scared by a blue head. She kind of looks like a Smurf jizzed all over her hair. Why is she holding the mouse like that? Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm gonna take a stab here, and blah blah blah, patriarchy, blah blah blah, sexist, blah blah blah, women in gaming, blah blah blah. That's what's needed. Let's see what
it's
the
so
rest of it.
pathetic. Just unbelievable virtue signaling, a bunch of slop you thought died years ago, but no, this stuff is still present to this day, and it is an initiative in World of Warcraft. And as you guys know, I've been playing WoW for most of my life, so they're trying to
Only lasts like
help
15
out
years for
women
me.
in the space.
Yeah.
Let's hear what they have to say.
Hi, my name is Adine. I am the Liquid Women in Warcraft lead and the Liquid Guild treasurer.
What are the odds on their ability to define what a woman is in the first place? I think that's a very fair question for an initiative that is all about women, right? But anyways.
Liquid Women in Warcraft is an initiative that was created by Team Liquid and Liquid Guild to basically bring visibility to women and gender minority within the WoW community.
What is what is gender minority? But I know you have the people out there who are like, there's like, okay, let's go here, back here. How many genders are there? There is no single universally agreed upon number of genders. You know, genders used to be like the Twin Towers. There used to be two of them, and now it's a sore subject. Um, Most cultures have historically followed a gender binary of male and female, but many people identify with a spectrum of other genders as non-binary, gender fluid, or agender. So, yeah. How many genders are there? All 72 genderless. Okay. You know why they're a gender minority? Because they're fucking crazy. That's why.
Same standards as their male counterparts.
Well,
Yeah, let's ask that girl who was she, the Counter-Strike girl? If she liked getting the same standards as her male counterparts. In fact, what she got was lesser, I think, than what any guy would have gotten in the same situation. So, yeah.
oh, a new buzz phrase just dropped, a gender minority, because
Yeah.
saying you're a woman is not even enough. They have to add this new one, gender minority. That is a pretty impressive virtue signaling right there. That is some next level stuff. Good for them. But their whole goal, like, how are they achieving this? First of all, they don't really show how.
So they just want women equally represented and treated in Warcraft space. Okay. You know, fine, whatever, but you know, then when they start treating you like one of the guys, you can't then get upset. Yeah.
how the problem is manifesting itself in the first place and how it's targeting women and how women are being held down in this scene. But then they say they're going to bring them up to their male counterparts. How?
Yeah.
Like, is it because of their skill or is it because of their gender or whatever they identify as for their gender? I think it's a pretty fair question, especially when this involves
Yeah, I agree.
competitive rating in the game. You can't just choose someone based on their gender. And again, this is their argument to prove and their problem to prove exists in the first place. But let's continue on.
Yeah, just before he continues, I've known women in World of Warcraft who make me look like an absolute noob. I've been playing the game for like 15 years. You think I'd be better at it by now, but I know women who make me look like I'm a day one newbie. So, I feel like it's relative.
So that they can reach what is known as the top tier of guilds, competing in events such as the World First Race.
The
Sure.
ecosystem of high-end World of Warcraft raiding.
Okay, if you're a woman and you're not in the top tier, you're not in the world first race and whatnot, it's not because you're a woman, right? The guilds who do that have super staunch entry requirements. They don't just take anybody, right? And like I know for myself, I would never actually qualify, and if I did, it would mean that I mean I knew a guy who was rating top 200 in the world at the time. He scaled back a bit now, but he was rating top 200 in the world, and he told me it consumes every aspect of your day. You're staying up late, you're getting up early, you're constantly running sims, you're constantly optimizing, you're constantly grinding. He said it's exhausting. I, for one, am not prepared to turn the game into that level of a job. I mean, even just raiding normal and heroic, that's about as much effort as I'm willing to put into it. And even then, you don't have to do much because any sort of gear upgrades is going to do well for you.
Is pretty much all men. And it is not due to women not being good at this game. Women are fantastic at this game. It is.
No, it's not. What did she say? My brain sort of short-circuited there.
Due to women not being good at this game. Women are fantastic.
Okay, let's go back.
The ecosystem of high-end World of Warcraft ratings is pretty much all men. And it is not due to women not being good at this game. Women are fantastic at this game. It is an ecosystem where women are essentially held back. It's very...
Oh, for God's sake. Women are not held back in World of Warcraft. Not by men anyway. What the hell? So what, these world first raiding guilds are all just like sexist and they don't like women in their spaces? Crap. Utter garbage.
Very similar to the corporate world, where women and gender minorities...
Women are dominating in the corporate space, you dumb bitch. Men can't get work in the corporate space these days.
Have to do double the work or double the performance just to be seen as equal.
Listen, just because you have to eat double what men do to maintain your figure, fucking hell.
Okay, like, there is no woman or anybody in the competitive WoW rating scene who is putting up double the numbers of the peers around them and not getting recognition. If you...
Yeah. So her argument is that women have to work twice as hard as men for the same shit. Crap! In World of Warcraft, that's absolute garbage. You don't raid twice as hard as guys just to kill the boss the same. Rubbish.
If you were that good, I'm telling you, you will find a guild. And also,
yeah,
the way they're talking about this, like, you're like 10, 15 years late. Like, the rating... The competitive rating scene is not what it used to be. It used to be a huge thing when a new raid would come out. Who's going to get the world first and all these things.
Now you can pretty much chalk it down to Paragon, Liquid, Echo, or I don't know if Method is actually still in it or not. But yeah, now you can pretty much say it's going to be one of like 5 guilds who are going to get it.
They're picking a time where the game is on a slow decline, but Better late than never to help out the gender minorities.
Something that I encountered a lot was toxicity towards me simply because of my gender.
No, no, no. They're not being toxic to you because of your gender. They're toxic to everybody because of various reasons. You're making an issue. You're creating a real problem instead of the fake one inside your head.
Comments about being a woman. Comments about
It's banter.
me
God.
being good for a woman, or I should be excluded because I'm a woman.
I've been playing the game for 15 years. I've never heard that shit before. Never ever once have I ever heard anybody say that, oh, you're good for a girl. It's crap. I mean, I used to do rated battlegrounds. I had like 3 or 4 women in my rated battlegrounds team back in Cataclysm. And they were awesome. They were there because they were damn good. Myself with the Resto Shaman, we could hold down a place against a full-scale attack. Be like, guys, Eye of the Storm. Guys, they're coming Mage Tower. We need some help. Okay, but we're busy fighting at the middle there. We're trying to get the flag. All right, you just finish up there, but get like some of you peel off. We're gonna need help, but we got this for now. You know, we got it in hand, and we'd fight like 5, 6, 7 v2, and we'd hold it. I was playing Unholy Death Knight or Frost Death Knight at the time, back in Cataclysm when you had the Glyph of Dark Succor, which caused Deathstrike to always heal you for 20% of your health, and with it cost runes back then, and you could hit Empower Rune Weapon to refresh your runes, so you could heal for like, what, 20, 40, 60, you could heal 120% of your health if you were in a lot of trouble, right? So you could do that. So that's one way that I could hold out. And the other way is my Resto Shaman friend. Her name, I actually forget her name because I haven't seen her online for many years now. But she was awesome. Like she knew exactly what she was doing. She was really good. So the idea of, oh, we're excluded because we're women, we're made fun of because of, no, rubbish. And if it does happen, it's just banter and you're making it a thing.
What's the over-under on whether or not that happened? I don't know. This whole thing is just, well, it's the kind of thing Activision Blizzard would probably promote very heavily these days.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that's
they
why,
would.
The modern state of World of Warcraft is just not at all what people fell in love with.
Yeah, Asmongold called it a girls' game.
Many, many years ago, which is a sad thing to say. What a wonky initiative they have going on here for the...
As much as I miss Wrath of the Lich King, Cataclysm, and even Mr. Pandaria, I haven't spent much time in the classics because I've been focused on retail because that's actually what I'm paying for.
Gender minorities out there. Good on them for helping out the gender minorities.
Yeah. We'll make real problems instead of just dealing with the fake ones inside our head. Anyway, that's going to do it for that. That's my rant. I didn't expect I would get this heated with it, but topics like this actually piss me off. I didn't think that's what it was going to be about. They're basically making up fake problems and making real problems from the fake ones that live inside their heads, and it's just everything that's wrong with gaming. Anyway, that's going to do it for this one. Link to the original video will be down below. Be sure to check it out if you want to. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Check out my poggers and Starforge to refuel and power up your gear. And yeah, see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.